You, the first thing you notice when you see me log in is that I'm dead. And yeah, you would think I died in battle or someone offlined us or I just got killed in the world. But right when I pull my bracelet, my bed's gone. So my immediate thought is I got raided, right? My bed's gone, both of them. But that's not the case here, and it's very different, like severely different than getting wiped, getting killed, and my bed being destroyed. No, it was nothing like that. My clanmates logged on. We were playing on a different server. They logged on and they immediately told us that we were under attack because they heard bombs and checked the event log and there's damage. People are coming after us as usual. That's part of the game. But when he gets to the base, he sees everything intact and immediately wonders what's going on, what happened, you know. So we're like, how'd they get in? Where'd they find us? How'd they get in their entry point? He can't find it anywhere. All thrall are normal. The base is still intact, so like everything's kind of suspicious. So I log in. I'm coming to help, and I find myself dead, and I'm running across the map because I mean I have no other choice. Of course, I need to get back to the base, and so this was the case for like everyone in our clan except for like two people who were lucky enough to spawn there. I was not one of the lucky people, so they're already there. I look online to see who these guys are, and their name was Happy New Year. These guys changed their clan name a lot because they don't want to be noticed, but their gamer tags don't change. I assume they, excuse me, I assume they play on all accounts as well. I don't know what they do, but all I know is that they definitely change their clan name relatively frequently. But yeah, we definitely got undermeshed. What the guy at our base is saying is right now he's already there. He was screaming at me, saying, well, he wasn't necessarily screaming. He was just saying that he hears bombs being placed, arrows, like all this stuff going on, full on raid. But they weren't in the base. They weren't fighting. The thrall weren't freaking out. The thrall were normal. The entry points were all sealed still. The base bottom floor was fine. They had meshed into through the ceiling of the Zuttis gutter somehow, and we don't know how they did it. I don't know. I don't want to know. I don't care about. I don't care about that. The fact is, it is happening. They undermeshed us, and that's how they. That's how they got there, and it's pretty crazy. So this is the event log. I was checking it to see what was happening, like to see what was going on, like who was the culprits. Of course, it was Happy New Year, and as you can see here, it's they're not just destroying stuff. They're actually looting and raiding. They're physically taking things. Uh, like these guys, I don't know who they are. Like another client, Aztec, is working with them. A name we see relatively frequently is a guy named Dope and Goku. We see these guys all the time. They follow us around through servers. They like stalk us. For whatever reason, I don't know. We fought them multiple times. They're sore losers. But this time they said they were gonna come wipe us. They said all the time, and we always fight them and you hold our own. We win. But they said they're gonna come wipe us, and I thought they were full of hot air. They got a new clan, I suppose, and came here and undermeshed to finally wipe us on this server right here, which is really alarming. That's why I'm making this video. Like, this needs to be seen. It needs to be reported. Funcom needs to watch this video so they can ban these guys. Because this is crazy. This is months of hard work that we put into the server to be undermeshed. Like, it's not like they beat us. They didn't win. They cheated. We already get DDoS by a guy named Elo Stealers whenever he sees us, and he's not banned. He goes unpunished. That's enough. Like, that we deal with that whenever he finds us. Now we're dealing with this. This is just ludicrous. It really is. Like, as you can see from the event log, they definitely were looting and taking things and destroying things. Sorry about my scroll speed, but I wasn't thinking about viewer friendly when I was scrolling. I was just trying to see the damage, what they got, who's all involved, how long ago was it, which was currently happening right as I was this is like live when it was going on. I was just trying to get to base, salvage anything I could while I can. I'm gonna skip around in the video just to get to base. That way, the video isn't ridiculously long. I finally get the gutter. As you can see there, the back is intact. They're not in the base. This base is completely fine. The back is fine. But there's no entrance from the back, so naturally I have to run around to the front to get to base. So now that I am in front of the base, as you can see, there's still no visible damage. There's no bodies, no thrall, no fighting, no explosives. It's just our base. Like there's no entry points. It's getting more and more apparent that I mean they didn't come through any of the doors. They didn't come through the top on the roof where you can get into the gutter at. Pretty well known spots. They didn't go through there at all. These those lead into this chamber right here that I'm currently going through, this gate chamber, and the gates are all intact. It's fairly obvious that they didn't come through any of the doors. I mean, it's not like I'm in denial. It's not like they saw the event log. They're destroying stuff, breaking stuff they're in. As I get into base, as you can see, the thrall aren't going crazy. I'm just greeted by loot bags of our stuff decaying. I can't even access that loot bag for whatever reason. I tried it a few times, but it was just like not letting me, so I just went to the next one. And you can see it's just full bag of just really good armor that we farmed for over the months. Look at that. That's really expensive bags. It's literally decaying. There's nothing I can do about it. It's rough. I mean, it sucks. All this hard work is just literally going out the door. All this time we invested just because some guys can't beat us, they decide to cheat. So I just grab a few items what I can and see if I can't salvage. I still haven't even been upstairs. That's where my friends are right now, trying to get what they can out of the base. Because they're bombing us through the ceiling. They're shooting arrows and bombs through the mesh, and it's pretty gross, pretty grotesque. There's nothing we can do about it. And there's nothing you can do to stop it. Even if we were online, there's nothing we could do. They're in a freaking building. There's literally nothing. I get to the elevator, I'm calling it down. Look, you literally that's literally the way up. There's like there's no damage. The thrall are actually chilling. The thrall are passive, as if no one's in the base besides us, because there's no one in the base. There's literally no one in the base. That's why they're literally inside of the base. They're inside of the freaking ceiling of the gutter, meshed. Months of our hard work that we fought for on the server gone out of the door. And yeah, I mean, that's just nothing more you can do. Sorry it's so dark in this video at this point, but there's not really much I can do about it because they destroyed all the lights, and as you know, I don't have anything. But as I stepped off the elevator, I immediately sunk down. So I just kind of was gonna be still because I don't want to fall off and die. So I'm just kind of standing there and waiting. I want to speed up the video a bit here just for time's sake, because I mean I don't want to just keep running in circles. But as you can see, the base is completely gone. Loot bags everywhere, literally everywhere. So as you can see, I'm just grabbing whatever the heck I can, the most valuable stuff like Yox touches and all this high-end stuff just literally despawning in front of me. It's months and months and months of our time, fights. Like, reason why I love this game is because it's so competitive, and I get that, but what's competitive about this? Literally messing into our base and destroying things. Like, guys stalking us, like Dope, Goku, these guys follow us everywhere. They're even in an event log, as you saw, and I'm going to show you the event log again before this video ends, so you can see more indisputable proof that these guys are cheaters. Like, they're cheaters. It's baffling. It's very crazy. Like, just look around. Everyone's just kind of standing there. There's no holes in the base, man. Like you guys seen it. They just messed through the ceiling, spam bombs. Here's just me and one of my clanmates. Him just trying to get me some of his things that he wants to, try to save before the base sinks. When the base is already sunk, as you can see, it's completely gone. It's only a matter of time before they had to start bombing again. They had to actually stop bombing for like maybe like a 5-minute window right here, and that's when I was coming in, luckily, and I was able to grab some things.
How, dude? How?
We're just trying to get some stuff. The thrall, as you can see, the thrall upstairs are still in battle mode, but the thrall downstairs were super chill and relaxed, and that's because the enemies aren't upstairs in the wall. They're like in the ceiling, literally. Like you can see it whenever I'm not looting. But the thrall standing next to us is in his battle stance because he's actually aggroed onto the guy in the ceiling, but he can't do anything, so he's just kind of standing there like a lump of meat as I loot and try to get out what we want to save naturally. But what's really alarming about this is these guys are actually coming to us. Oh, by the way, this server is 3596. It's 3596. Just want to put that out there in case you haven't seen it before on the whenever I check the event log. What's even more crazy is that these guys have logged into 3555. It's another server we play on, and they know that, so they're also logged on to that server right now. They have another half of their clan logged in that server right now. Coincidentally, we have a gutter on that server as well. So, yeah. Of course, they're there to do the exact same thing. How to stop this mesh? I have no idea. I don't know. My clan doesn't know. Or, like, they're literally there to do the same thing on that server to wipe us on that server again. It's not like they're wiping us the right way. They're wiping us by cheating. This is insane. It should not be a part of the game. Like, but it is, and it is disgusting. Like, what's even... I don't know. Like, I really don't know. Like, a game that I've grown to love is literally digressing to a bunch of cheaters. Right here, as you can see in the background, the guy fell out of the mesh, and when he fell out of the mesh, it was really quick, but he fell out of the mesh, and then all the thrall aggroed onto him and killed him immediately when he fell out of the mesh. I don't know how he fell out, but he fell out of the mesh. And there it is, the base. Yeah, completely gone. Got what I can. We all got what we can. It's time to say goodbye to this server because there's nothing we can do anymore. We got undermeshed wipe from the ceiling. I heard that you could deal with a rhino. Don't know, don't care. Here's the event log one more time. More indisputable proof. Slow it down. Stop it. Anything that you need to do to see these names. But if you see Happy New Year, no, they actually change their names relatively frequently. Just try to memorize the gamer tags. If you see these gamer tags, man, these guys are meshes. They're gonna cheat. Hopefully funcom bans them. I don't know what they will really do because the way PlayStation works, everybody just makes an auto count anyway, and they keep playing and they keep doing it, and it's destroying the game literally. What's even more alarming, these guys just showed up on on another server we put months and months and months of work into, and it's sad to see when this kind of thing happens to players. I've seen it happen all the time on YouTube. Never thought it would happen to me. Here's me trying to get the names of some of the guys involved. As you can see, Dope and Goku aren't online, but if you look in the event log, whenever I scroll past it, you can see them logged in. You can see them in our event log with these guys. So if you see these guys on your server, any of them, just know they're cheaters, and you're not safe there. They're on the mesh. They'll do anything it takes to get enjoyment, I suppose. Here's a few of their gamer tags I managed to snag before I got off. A lot of them had already went to 3555 where they're planning to do the same thing. Yeah, when I see them, I want to start snagging their gamer tags. Hopefully they get banned. Yeah.